Chandra Graves, Keller Williams Metro on Reginald Perryman's team.
Okay, so Ms. Graves, we're here today at a property that you're closing on tomorrow, correct?
Absolutely.
Today you just conducted a final walkthrough with your clients?
I did.
Okay, so what would be the reason for doing a final walkthrough prior to closing?
Well, we always want to do a final walkthrough prior to closing for all homeowners, new or second home owners. And what you want to do is you pretty much want to look at the property and see it kind of like how you saw originally. Make sure that things are still where they were before, or if there were any repairs or fixes that you asked for, make sure those things were done, and just that it's been broom swept and ready for you to move in on that closing day.
And what are some things that a buyer should look for during a final walkthrough in particular?
Well, like I said, you want to look for if there were things that you asked for, like a repair or a fix or something like that. They should look for those. Well, they should also look for the appliances. Make sure that they were the same appliances that were there when they saw the house the first time. So things like that they would want to look for. And then anything that they might have saw that was different. Like maybe there was a TV bracket that was there, but maybe now it's gone. So things like that you saw originally, you want to make sure that those things are still there.
So what happens if someone does their final walkthrough and say, for instance, there's now water in the basement, or say, for instance, the furnace is no longer working a day before closing? How would you resolve that issue?
Well, what we would do, obviously, is we'd reach out to the listing agent. We would just say, hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, especially with a property like this is vacant. So they may not have been over here in a little bit. So I would obviously let them know and make them aware of what's going on with the property. And then, the list agent would then reach out to their sellers and rectify that situation. Usually, it might be something that's simple, but then sometimes it could be a little bit more detailed. So we just work together to try to get that thing resolved.
Okay, sounds great.